What's going on, YouTube? Hey, man, it's Khalil coming back with another episode of Life of a Heavyweight. I'm sitting out here in Marengo. If you know about anything about Marengo, you know I'm about to go in those caves. So I haven't been here in I don't know how many years. Been a long time ago, but once I actually got here, because it was a little puzzle to get here, because every street was saying no trucks, no trucks, no trucks. So I finally had to just pull over and call these folks, like, man, where the hell I gotta come in there, man? Y'all street no trucks. She's like, you at the four-way at the Dollar General, turn right, about a mile down, you'll see sign, da-da-da-da. And I was like, man, I did the four-way, what the hell is the Dollar General? So in the process of me looking for, because they had a few different Dollar Generals, whatever, when I looked it up on the map, there was a few different Dollar Generals. But I remember the four-way, but it was construction. So looking at the buildings was not my focal point. My focal point was don't hit anything and try to figure out how to get to where you got to get to. So anyway, I got over here and I'm getting ready to go in this cave, so I figured I'd do a quick video and let you all know, hey man, file those taxes, the IFTA fuel tax, the quarterly taxes anyway. First time actually doing it. Went online and it took me a minute. It took me a minute to figure out what the problem was, but I just had to stop and just stop for a second. It was already late. I was tired of doing it. I had to deal with my KYU taxes as well, but that was little or nothing. Even my fuel tax was little or nothing. Actually, I'm gonna tell you something. Here's the thing about it. I pay less fuel tax now than I did when I was leased to somebody else. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. You know what I'm saying? So for my quarterly taxes, I just pay less than I used to pay when I was leased on with anybody. And the last company I was with for a while was Schneider, so I know what I paid for this quarter, I used to pay way more than that every month. So you really got to think about it, man. What are you really saving when you leasing on with a carrier? I'm telling you, man, you really got to look into that. But anyway, I'm going to try to make a video on a few things about how that process works a little later. But I want to make a quick one before I go up in here. And I'm still trying to get myself together, because when you go in, you can't run your truck. You can't do any of that stuff. No APU, no nothing. Trying everything out. So I'll add to this video in just a second. All right, peace. Hey, just adding another little snippet, because it looked like I got a few more minutes before I go up in here. And then when I get inside, I kind of want to just sit back and do some reading for a minute. That's my entertainment. See, I got rid of my TV, I don't know, last year or something like that. Anyway, here's the receipt for, let me see. Here's the receipt for my, that I paid as far as my fuel purchases. Last quarter I did like 19,000, a little over 19,000 miles. Mind you, I started with my own authority in February. I got it in January, but I didn't actually start driving until February. Okay, so February and March, So 2 months, 19,000 miles. See that? Let me put it like this. 19,000 miles. All right. I purchased over like 3,000 gallons of fuel. You see that? They say I did 6.37 average MPG. I guess, whatever. But there we go. $73.97. So $74 is what I paid. 2 months. Here's the Kentucky. I paid $6 for my KYU. Now, I can go back and look at my receipts for when I didn't have my own authority. And I know for a fact, every month I was paying a couple $100 for fuel taxes. This might be my escort now. I was paying a couple $100 every month. Even if you say I was paying $74 a month, still more. That's 2 months, $74 first quarter. So if it's 3 months, I'm gonna say $100 for a quarter, $100 a quarter. And if you didn't see, this is what you don't see when you get your when you're running under somebody else's authority. Okay, I'm gonna show you something real quick. Because yeah, they're escorting people out, so now they're getting ready to bring me in. This is what you don't see. Y'all excuse the camera moving right now. I'm trying to keep the sun from eating it up. See those negative marks? Let me let it focus. See that? Those are refunds. In certain states, you get refunds. That was Kentucky, Missouri, Texas, Wisconsin. I got refunds in those states. Indiana, I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything. So I didn't get a refund for them. But that's the thing, man, is that you don't see that when you're leased onto somebody else. But you better believe they getting that money. You paying. And who's to say that you paying the right amount anyway? How do you know? Unless they give you a printout, how do you know? You don't. You don't even know if you're getting your whole discount that you should be getting. You don't know. You only know what they tell you. So with that being the case, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Is it worth getting your own authority? Yeah. Get your own authority, man. If you've been driving for a period of time, man, and you got a pretty good mind, a head on your shoulders, and you know what I'm saying, you can take care, do your own, get your own truck, get your own authority, get out here and make that money. Write those taxes off, man, and keep it moving. Because I'm telling you, in the time frame that I've been doing this, mind you, I started my authority process in December of last year, right before Christmas, and I got my what did I get? Anyway, I started my authority process right before Christmas. And then January 14th, my authority was approved. I have my MC numbers and all that good stuff. I started driving for myself in February, because it was the end of January. The end of January, I did my last load with Schneider, and I made the video about that when I was leaving. because after I had them take the computer and stuff out of my truck. And that February, that Monday, I already booked the load anyway on that Monday. I already booked it the week before I actually quit. I booked the load a couple of days anyway, like that Friday or something like that. And I was doing power only because I didn't have a trailer, so I was doing power only. So I was using Convoy, but I got a trailer like a week or two after, because I was in the process of buying it, but it had to get go through everything, inspection and whatnot like that. So anyway, but the point of it all is, man, is that I'm seeing now what I was not seeing before, and I was questioning, like, man, something just feels like I'm not maximizing my potential. So now I'm starting to maximize it. And this is April the 10th. I'm going on 90 days of having my authority, but I've been able to maintain good relationships with these businesses and brokers or whatever, and some of them are bypassing that whole 90-day waiting period. Some of them are not, but it's okay. No big deal. I'm still making money. I'm making pretty good money. I'm going to make some more money too. I mean, once you get past 90 days and 6 months and then 1 year, so on and so forth, the money gets to getting bigger and bigger because your span of who you can deal with gets larger. So with that being the case, I'm going to tell you, man, go get your money. And to file these fuel taxes, last point, to file these taxes online, the longest process of it was trying to figure out why it wasn't adding up right. Something was off. And that's because in Texas I had to do, you gotta, like Kentucky and Indiana, you gotta input them twice. They got two different options, the regular one and the surcharge one. You gotta input both, and you have to do it in a certain fashion for it to work out right. Other states are probably different, but in Texas, this is Texas, we do our own thing. So with that being the case, once I figured that out, and did that, and then it was something else. But I just had to take my time and do it. I sit down and read everything about it and figure out exactly what I was looking for. And then if the numbers are not right, it's not going to let you go. So it's like I do it, it didn't work out, so let me try like this. And then I try like this. All right, now I got it figured out. We rolling with it. So now when I do it next quarter, easy peasy. But the point of it all is, man, is like, I'm getting my money. And here's the other thing about it. For all those out there, man, taking that cheap freight, stop doing it. You're killing us. These brokers and stuff is laughing and dancing the fact that they able to keep more money and we're not getting it. Sometimes it's good. When it's good, it's good. But then you got people start taking all the cheap freight and then it goes bad again. So we got to stick together. I don't care if we got to form our own union. I think we got one or something, but we need to form our own union or something. And stick together with these rates, man. That way we can get all the money. We need more money. Yeah, we doing more, taking more chances out here. All right. But for right now, man, that's all I really got for you. If you got any questions, man, hit me up. I'll try to answer them the best I can and show you what I can. I'm still learning how to do all this video stuff, man. So forgive me if I'm not editing and doing a lot of stuff like other people do. I'm working on it. But the more people that subscribe, the more time I can put into it. Right now, this is what it is. But because I'm working, I'm busy. But I still try to give you the information. It may not come out pretty, but it's good enough to kiss. So with that being the case, man, peace, love, soul grease. Like, subscribe, share, comment, however you want to do it. And travel light. Peace.